Math 122, week number 5 homework. CPI and inflation is our topic. Much more straightforward than income taxes. Only one video we're going to need this week. Question number 1. You're going to solve this one with a 73 in 2005 price of gasoline due to inflation. I'll go ahead and change it 1980 numbers. But before we get into the math, we definitely need two things. We need the CPI chart, and we need this formula. Between those two pieces of information, we can do some math and figure out what the price is going to be. So first step we have to do is we have to just identify the information in the problem. So if I'm looking for the cost in 2001, that means 2001 is like my year B. It's where I'm trying to go. Year B is like the final cost, I guess. Good way to say it. And here I'm talking about gasoline in 1980. Well, that's my year A, my initial year, what I'm starting at. Starting year, and we've got my finishing year. So now we can just kind of outline the information we need. Price A, which is, well, it's right there and given in the problem. Price B, well, if you look at that, the question, I'm trying to find the price B. I don't know 2001. CPI-A, which matches with 1980. Okay, 1980 in the chart, 82.4. So we're sort of indexing in information. We're looking at year B is 2001, which means 2001 in the chart means 177.1. So you can see that there's no math at this point. It's just assembling the information. Where's the math happen? We'll take all those numbers and let's start putting them into the formula. Price A, 103. CPI-A, 82.4. Notice how I put it down because it's the year A is on the bottom of the formula. 177.1, that's on the top of the formula. That's the CPI-B. Put it all together, your calculator tells you that number. But remember, we're talking about money, price of gasoline, so let's dress it up, make it look nice. $2.21. But now we have to analyze a little bit. So part C says, all right, if in 2001 it's actually this cost, the actual price or the adjusted price? So here's my expected cost. That 221 is the expected cost. Another way to think of it is the adjusted cost, but the actual cost is 139. So this common sense tells me, well, the actual cost is cheaper, which means the adjusted price, and here I use the label expected cost, rose more quickly. You're going to take all those, the method I just did, I think maps over to the homework. Pretty straightforward. Any questions about that one, you're going to let me know. Number 3 is the other one I want to discuss. So your problem to deal with 2016 salary and so forth. Change the numbers just a little bit, and let's go from here. Inflation rate means we have a new formula to deal with, and inflation rate also means that if you look at that formula, there is no money numbers needed. We just need CPIs. So 97 CPI and 2004 are my two CPIs. The chart, well, I just flashed this chart on the other slide. You've got it on the homework sheet. So CPIs, you just look them up. You just look them right up. Now that I've got those numbers, I can put them into that formula. I get my percentage. Real straightforward. Notice I never use the money answer on part A. But if we go down to part B, now I need to deal with the money because I'm getting a 17% raise, but I'm getting it of the money. So the money comes in on part B, but not on part A. Now, little mathematical secret. When I use the word of, it really means multiply. The word of, 9 times out of 10 as a math person, of means multiply. So I'm going to take 17% and multiply by 64,000. Move the decimal. I know we know how to do that when we're dealing with percents. We get some money, and there we go. That's the raise I would be looking for in this scenario. CPI, the first question, inflation on the second one, but it's much more straightforward, I believe, than the income taxes, and I think you can crank out this homework a little more smoothly. But hit any speed bumps, send me an email, and hopefully we can establish everything. That's for the week 5 homework. I'm looking for those by Sunday night.